Hi guys, back again with a little chit chat kind of haul, informational, whatever video. Come on and say hi. Emmy's still with me. And I wanted to talk to you about, see what you think. I had this head. I bought it because I was going to practice on it. And I kind of practiced drawing the mapping of the head. But I've kind of got that down now. So what I did was, kind of floppy here. Here's the head, and here's the limbs that I bought. I don't think they match. You know, I know that they're different color vinyls and stuff, and you can fix that with the paint. I'm not worried about that, but I really don't like the limbs, I guess. So I am going to, I don't know, I was kind of getting your opinion. What do you think? I mean, she's going to have 3/4 arms anyway, but I'm going to cut this off and take these off. I did order different set of limbs that should be here this next week, I hope. And it should be more, should be better. These look like more fake-ish, you know, doll things, not like Reborn. So I'm waiting for that. So this is a baby that's going to be pieced. First one I've ever done. So I'm trying to match it up, and it's not as easy as it appears. One, I'm not familiar with a lot of the kits. So this head is actually, oh, it's underneath here. I think it's the Daisy, and it's old, and they don't make it anymore. I've cleaned it up pretty good. She's got a cute little face. I did find out it's an 18-inch baby, but you can't find the limbs that match her. So what I did is I went to Dolls by Sandy because they have quite a few that you can choose. And that's where I got these. And when I got them, I'm like, nope, they're not going to work. And I think I spent, I don't know, 12 bucks or something. I don't know. I'll save them for another baby. Maybe I'll get another head that is more of this color vinyl. And this is from Little Vicky Arms, 2006, American Dolls Designs is from these. And they match, the arms and the legs match, so I just got to find the head, and I'll do another doll with that sometime. But I got, I'm going to use the body, I'm going to take the limbs off, and I will put those aside, and I will do a search for that head that will go with this, and then I'll just buy a head, and they're pretty cheap, you know, they're not that expensive. So but I'm thinking about doing that. Let me see what my husband said. So I thought I'd show you one of the things I've been working on or thinking about doing. I've never done before, is a mix and match. So that would be, because parts and kits are coming hard to find, but you can find pieces, parts. So I thought about doing one. So, whoops, see, her arm came off. I didn't put it on there that tight. But these ones, you have to cut this to put anything in it. You have to cut this out. So, yeah. So that's one thing I'm working on. I think that it would be fun to do a pieces baby. Be fun. Now the other thing, a couple ladies in a group that I'm on Facebook, hold on. He just asked me what was for dinner. So, okay. I use air dry paints. So I have some folk art paint, I have some aqua barrel paint, I have some other kinds of paint. I use the air dry paints, or acrylic paints. Well, when I first started, you needed to, for the paint to stick to the vinyl, you had to prep it. So after 2 years of research, it seemed like everybody that did that with air dry paints used glass and tile medium. Well, which comes from folk art. So this is what it looks like, the glass and tile medium. I only have this much left right here. And I had bought 4 of these in a set of 4. Or did I buy 8? I can't remember. For the last 2 years, and this is my last one. So you don't use it like a huge amount, but this is what I put on the vinyl. I sponge it on, you know, tap it on with a cut sponge. You know, you just rip it off. So it has like a texture kind of feel. So I do that first and I let it dry overnight because this stuff takes, let's see. I think it's, you have to allow it to dry. But it says it takes 2 weeks to fully cure. Well, by the time I'm done with the doll, it's been close to that. So it's fine. So I will put all that on first. And then I let it set usually overnight or so it's not sticky. When it's not sticky anymore, that's when I start painting. Well, when I mix my paint, I just take a little drop of this in the paint so it sticks to the vinyl. Well, dilemma, they don't make this anymore. They're not making it anymore. You cannot find it. If it comes back, awesome. I do know a lady that did call Folk Art herself and said, hey, what's up? Because there's a lot of Reborn people that use this, you know? So I'm like, okay, if they don't come back with it, I need to find something to use to, but a lot of the ladies that I've talked to about it, they don't do anything to their kits. They just start painting it. And then when they're done, the varnish, which I'll show you what I use. The varnish, which you can get, I haven't had a problem finding it, is their Americana soft touch varnish. So it's not glossy or anything, but they put 3 coats of varnish on their dolls after they're done. This stuff takes forever to dry. At least this one does. I have to leave it like overnight. Yeah, it says minimum dry time 1 or 2 hours. I leave it overnight and then I put the kit together, you know, but I only put 1 coat. Well, sometimes I put 2, but normally I put 1 coat of this on. And sometimes I mix it with the flush color that I'm using. I'll mix a little bit of it in because it dries clear. So it'll dry with that tone, you know, color in it. So these are the 2 things I do. I can still get this. So I'm looking and searching, okay, what is everybody using that can't use this anymore? Because this is a matte finish. It's a matte finish. And it's just a glass and tile medium. It's just a medium you mix with the paint for it to adhere. So some people don't use this at all. I don't know if I'm comfortable doing that. I've never had a problem with any of my babies, but I don't want to take a chance and do that and then have the paint come off. You know, I don't want to do that. No, not going there. So I was watching another lady that does this, and I guess her video is like 2 years old or something. Because somebody else had asked, okay, if you can't get this, what do you use? And somebody had written on there from McPherson's, the FX air dry paints. They have a primer and this stuff called emulsion. So, and you can buy it in different ounces, 1 ounce, 4 ounce, and 8 ounce, I think. So I needed something that I could prime the doll and also stick in the paint. Well, this was a one-stop for this. Now, from what they're telling me, from what I've been reading about, I'm going to have to test it and see, is this emulsion stuff you can put in the paint. You just put a little drop, just like I did with this stuff, and it should adhere to the doll. So I only got 1 ounce of this because I wanted to see if it was going to work. So they had a primer. It says air dry medium primer. So, and it says how to do it. Shake before use, apply surface, clean up with soap and water. Close container when you're not. It's, do not consume, obviously. Keep good hygiene practices. No known health hazards. That's the other thing I was worried about. I needed it to be safe. So, I guess when I get the parts for this one's a test baby. We're going to see if all this works. And then I still use my finish when I'm done. So I guess we'll see how this works. I hope it does, because that would be awesome, because McPherson sells it. It came pretty quick. It's from Canada, and it came pretty quickly. I think it came within a week. And so with McPherson's, you pay for your items, and then they send you another email with the shipping. So I ended up paying $28 and some change, because it's not $100 order for this stuff. So $30 plus shipping. I think shipping was $8. So $28 and it's like $31, something like that. More expensive than just buying a bunch of these. These are $2 a piece, $2.99 a piece. So yeah, it kind of sucks, but I had to figure out something to be able to still paint and do the babies. So I had to, because I'm not going to do Genesis because of the health issues with that. I mean, I've seen a couple of ladies that have quit using it because of health reasons and have gone to the air dry or acrylics. There's different ones. There's the ones I use. You can get the FX, Reborn FX through McPherson's. They've got a whole line of paints that you can do. I really don't want to move over to that, but I might have to eventually. I don't know. We'll see how this works with regular air dry paint. It's supposed to, so we'll see. We will see. So that's my little chit chat haul that's going on right now. And if you have any questions, feel free to comment below, and we'll see you again soon. Bye.